and welcome to the Indian River County Chamber of Commerce Candidate Interview Series. I'm joined by Robbie Hardingham. He is running for County Commissioner in District 2, and thank you very much for joining us
Hi,
today.
thank you
Hi.
very much for having me.
Yeah. So would you like to tell our viewers anything, just a little bit about yourself to start and what brought you to this point?
Okay, yep, sure. So I was born in Miami in 1975. My parents moved to Vero Beach when I was 2.5. So I grew up in Indian River County, graduated from Vero Beach Senior High. I did deferred enrollment for the Army when I turned 18 in 1993. And so when I graduated in June of 1994, I went into the Army, and I proudly served 2 years in the U.S. Army. Got out, came back to Vero Beach, my home. Did a few odd jobs. City of Vero Beach lifeguard for a season. Other thing, waited tables. And so in the Army, I drove fuel trucks. So in 1998, I decided to stop waiting tables and try and get my Class A CDL to be a truck driver, which was the 18-wheelers are nothing like the Hemmets that are in the Army. But so that was a whole new experience. And so I've been truck driving since 1998. My first 15 years I did over the road. So I was away from here a lot because I would spend about 1 or 2 months over the road and then have a week or two off. So that's what I've been doing lately. And I just decided to run for something in March of 2026 from not running for anything ever, thinking about it all the time, always thinking, just like maybe thinking about having a restaurant or a bar or something, just always thinking and never following through. So I grew up here in Indian River County, and I feel like this is something I should follow through with.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So what's motivating you at this point to go ahead and make that leap and decide to run this year?
Well, I mean, to me personally, the state of politics is not in a good place right now. A lot of division and hatred. And the way I feel, I mean, if you want to get to the most basic level in America, we're all Americans, you know, at a certain level. I mean, there are some people that come over illegally and stuff. I'm not saying they're Americans. I'm saying any American, we should at least be able to agree on that. And then at the, lowest level, we're all human beings. You know, we should all be able to treat each other the same. And so the state of politics, to me, it just goes all the way back to that. And I want to get into local politics. I want to learn as much as I can about politics and at the local level. And I've learned so much since March. I did a candidate training course the beginning of July. I was out in Denver for that. So just to be able to, which is stuff I should have known before I ran, honestly. But better late than never to learn stuff. So, yeah. And I'm motivated to just help the community that raised me.
Great. Now, learning is a lifelong process.
It is, yes.
You're never going to learn everything.
No,
Be
never.
ready for it.
Yes.
So if you were elected, what would your top priorities be as county commissioner?
Okay, so if I'm elected, I feel like I have a platform that I'm calling LOVE, which is LUV, which stands for Lagoon, Utility Costs / Affordability, and Veterans. And those are 3 of the issues that I would like to see focused on by the board. But I mean, I just need to talk to the community. I want to get the community's ideas and their views on what is going wrong in Indian River County, because I don't know everything that's going on in Indian River County as much as I'd like to. So I really need the community's help to help me focus on issues. But those 3 things are my top priorities, I think.
Nice. This kind of leads a little bit into our second question. So in District 2, that includes much of the North County into Sebastian, a lot of residential areas, but also the lagoon and part of the Barrier Island. So starting with the L in your love agenda.
Yes.
What challenges and opportunities do you see in particular for District 2 coming up in the next 4 years?
Yeah. Well, the Indian River Lagoon is the lifeblood of our community. I remember growing up here, I remember going out in a boat, fishing, seeing horseshoe crabs. I caught a bluefish for the first time, which I couldn't reel in myself. I was out with my friend and his dad, and all three of us had to reel in this bluefish the one time. That had to be early 80s. So, I mean, to me, looking at the lagoon the way it is, it's just in really bad shape from all the pollutants going in over, I would say, I mean, if not the past 30 years, maybe longer, 40 years or so. But all the pollutants that are going in, the septic to sewer agenda, that will help with the pollutants going in. But we really need to try and focus on getting the seagrass to grow back also and get the ecology back, the plants and animals back in the lagoon that help filter the water also. So I really feel that we need to fast track, and there are things that are going on now, I understand that. But I just feel like we need to fast track work for the lagoon, get that back up to where it should be because we rely on that for food and activities and tourism. You know, if we have a nice, beautiful lagoon with lots of fish and animals in it, and, you know, people don't want to look at it and like, I don't want to get in that water, you know, it's dirty water. Right. They actually want to get in, and I think that would help Indian River County and, you know, every county that is along the lagoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Big economic driver for our area, yes. Definitely, as well as just critical habitat for the environment, yep. For sure.
Yes.
So we'll shift a little bit to the business community now. So the Chamber of Commerce is, our role is to advocate for the businesses in our county, help support small business, as well as attract quality employers to our area that'll provide high, you know, living wages for our people to be able to live, you know, afford to live and work here.
Comfortable.
Yes. So
at least.
What role do you see the county commission playing in helping to support local businesses that are already here, as well as attracting quality employers to support a healthy economy?
Yes. So I feel like to have a strong local business community, the board must find ways to make life affordable for residents that are already here. I will work on ways to update the infrastructure of our community to help the local businesses maintain their properties and attract residents and tourists. And I would focus more on maintaining the green spaces for agriculture than building communities, gated communities. Mm-hmm. I feel personally, I see a lot of gated communities going up, and I understand, you know, people want to come here and live here. And I mean, a gated community is a lot of money for developers and things like that, but it takes up so much space to me, you know, and they are beautiful communities, you know, it is nice for the people that live there. But I'm really concerned about the people that don't live in them, you know, that are already here, that are struggling, and even local businesses. And so I would focus, we have the fertile land that actually we're annexing for communities, gated communities and stuff. And I feel like we could be using that land to create opportunities for local business in the community by growing agriculture. We used to have a lot of orange groves around when I was growing up, you know, all over the place. You know, I'd ride the bus to school and you see nothing but orange groves. Yeah. And so I don't see that anymore. You know, I see gated communities and storage units. Mm-hmm. And to me, those don't necessarily help our local businesses as much as if we got the lagoon back in shape for fishing and maybe use our land for what it should be used for, as agriculture.
I miss the smell of the orange blossoms in the mornings.
Yes,
on the way.
Yes,
yeah. That was nice. So our final question, if you were to be elected, how would you measure your success as a commissioner? And actually, yes, and how would you measure success in the first year and your effectiveness as a county commissioner?
Yes. Well, I would like to see the board work together to make life affordable for our community. All of Indian River County is in disrepair in different ways in different areas. So like there's a lot to focus on. You know, if we can laser focus on a couple of issues, get those recovered, repaired, then we can work on all the different areas in Indian River County. Um, I would like to see our community get affordable housing instead of the gated communities for unhoused people, teachers, nurses, first responders, and working families. To have affordable housing, I think that if we could get that done for the community, I've heard stories that there's over 600 families that live in their vehicles. In Indian River County, I thought, yeah, in all of Florida, okay, I see that, but just in Indian River County, that's to me just an unacceptable number of families that don't have housing. So if I could go out into the community as a board member and people would tell me that I'm doing a good job for the community, that would mean so much to me because I grew up here and I'm 50 now, and I never really got into local politics or the community, and I regret that deeply. So I'm hoping to maybe make a difference as a county commissioner.
Great.
I'm sorry for getting emotional.
Oh no, it's fine. I mean, I love that you're passionate about it and you're willing to serve the people of our community and the place that you grew up. It's great.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you would like to say to our viewers as far as how they can find you or contact you, or anything that we didn't touch on today?
Yeah, I mean, I guess as you've heard, if you didn't know before, I've never run for any office before. This is all new to me. It's all learning experience. I do have a website, RobbieHardingham.com, and you can donate to me there. I mean, I never imagined, first of all, let me just say, collecting petitions, I never knew anything about, okay? When they said you have to collect petitions to get on the ballot, I'm like, what is that, That was tough, going out, but it was so good for me to do that, to meet community members, and I was able to collect enough petitions to get on the ballot. So that means so much to me from the community. I can't thank the community enough for getting me on the ballot in the first place. But I'm running to win. I want to help the community, and I need the community's help to help me help them, I guess, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
I don't know
sure.
if I'm making sense right now, but yeah, go to RobbieHardingham.com, please, and thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks again for your willingness to serve our community.
Yeah, thank you.